What's up?
Welcome back to a podcast about movies. My name is Luis.
My name is Matt Harvey.
It's Drew. And we got Mikkel back in the joint.
Happy to be here.
Back in the cut. Hey, it is currently 1:07 in the morning. Thursday, July 25th. Or now Friday.
Yeah, July 26th.
We just got back from seeing Deadpool and Wolverine.
It feels really weird right now.
First off. Spoilers. I don't know when this comes out, but if you haven't seen it, go see it. Or don't. But we're going to talk spoilers, so you've been warned.
Fellas, let's start off with ratings. We'll go around the table. We will rate the movie 1 out of 10, and we will start off from there. Luis, do you want to start off? What is your rating of the movie?
4.5 out of 5 stars.
Okay, what about out of 10?
And then 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. Drew?
3 out of 5, 6 out of 10.
I'm going 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10.
Out of 10, I will probably give it at the current moment, I'm at a 7.5 out of 10.
That's way higher than I thought you were. Our conversation in the car, I thought you were low with me.
It's a C. It's a C.
C minus.
I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's great.
Okay.
I give it's mid.
Okay. It had some bad moments for sure.
It had good moments too.
It did.
It had great moments too.
I like to compare it to a whiteboard.
Okay.
Someone would draw up a good moment, and then it'd get erased immediately by something stupid.
Mm.
And then the movie ended with the whiteboard just completely blank with, what did we even write up on the board, fellas? I don't know. That's how I feel.
Luis Kell, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about what Drew just said?
I just don't believe anything. What he just said isn't true. I mean, this movie gave you everything you needed.
No.
It gave you... Yes, it did. Listen. It gave you the cameos, and it wasn't too many, too less, and it gave you the amount of time they needed. It gave you a bunch of great action scenes with Hugh Jackman and Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds. Those action scenes where they were fighting were amazing.
Okay.
Not all of them.
Why were the action scenes amazing? Because to me, it just felt like they were just mindlessly slashing each other or something else. Like literally.
That's what Deadpool and
they
Wolverine are.
They both have regeneration. So like.
But at the same time, it's like.
They're both just like.
Every fight
beast.
scene had no storyline to it.
What do you mean?
Well, those two go back early 2000s. They bicker and fight all the time. That's just the two characters and what they do, and they brought that to life. I understand you were aggravated with Ryan Reynolds, but I still don't think it doesn't take away from the story of the movie.
All right, give us why you guys didn't like the movie, and then we'll go from there.
Well, hold on. Let me say this. I agree with some of your points. I do think that the cameos, they gave the perfect amount of cameos. I do agree with some of the action scenes, or let me say, I agree with most of what you said about some of the action scenes, about some of the fight scenes with Wolverine and Deadpool. Some of them I was just like, what the heck, bro? What are we doing? Like, it's a waste of time.
Which one?
The ending fight scene was a waste of time with all the Deadpools. That literally was a waste of time.
I don't think it was. It wasn't a waste of time.
When Frank came up and all of them got up and they had a party because Frank was in the middle of the circle.
She controlled all the Deadpools.
Or whoever his name was. Peter.
She literally said it. There's a dime in a dozen how many Deadpools come through the void, and she literally controls all of them because she knows how powerful a Deadpool is.
Well, obviously not, because two people sliced through them.
And they came back to life. What do you mean?
I know, but still.
Because they knew that was going to be the end game there. That these people were going to, they were going to slice them, and they would regenerate and come back to life.
I really don't. And
so,
it's proving our point, though. It's like a pointless fight scene.
You're missing out on the point.
I understand they regenerate.
No, it is regeneration, but you're missing what Drew's saying. The fight was pointless. Y'all, it was.
It wasn't pointless.
Every fight in that movie was pointless.
That's not true.
It was.
That's not true one bit.
The beginning
You
fight
can't say
scene, he was just slicing up TVA people.
Because they
Wolverine
were
fighting
coming after
Deadpool
him.
was cool, but at the end of the day,
What do you mean the beginning fight scene was pointless?
Well, they were after him because he ran away from the TVA. Was trying to get Logan. So I'm just confused. Like, why do you think it was pointless?
because it was just hashing and slashing. Like,
So just
that's
because
it.
someone's hashing and slashing someone, it's pointless.
Yes,
It's not true.
that's what it was with this movie. I really feel
It's
that
not
way.
true.
I do.
And if we want to go back to the other Deadpools, someone always did something that was a finisher, and like it would pause the fight. Like when Deadpool got ripped in half by Juggernaut, or when his head got put through the fence and like it paused. There was no like finishers.
First
or
scene.
finisher moves
First scene.
for
Threw the sword at the
before-
ground and went through the guys.
between Deadpool and Wolverine.
How do you want there to be a finisher
When they can't die.
when they can't die?
Cut off their head or do I don't know. Like
When
go
that's
for
impossible.
something
That's impossible. That can't happen.
that can't happen. It happened to.
can't.
It can happen to Wade, and it can grow back. I don't know. Like just nothing. Drew said it best. After a while, you're just like
Well, like
they're
I
slicing
said,
each other. It's nice.
after a certain point, it seemed like both of y'all checked out of the movie as well.
No, I watched the whole movie. I was present. Thank
All right, tell me why you didn't like the movie, Matt.
you. The story was not good whatsoever. The villain, I
God
think she
awful.
was powerful, but
I think she makes Malekith look good.
That's very
From Thor,
that's
Dark
very
World?
very
Just
disrespectful.
Oh.
let them
Kinda
keep going.
is,
Just let them
oh.
keep going. I want to hear why they keep saying this movie's not good.
I think the story was mid, and I think the villain was mid.
All right, Drew, why'd you not like this movie?
Everything that he said and Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, my bad.
I
Yeah,
was
go ahead.
just sick and tired of him.
Why?
Just annoying. The
Okay,
jokes.
and there we
ran.
go. There's y'all's thing right there. That's what I heard the whole time during the car ride.
And what's wrong
It's
with
y'all-
that?
y'all
Why
said-
why can we not be annoyed by a movie? Why?
Y'all
No, y'all are
Annoying
y'all
is
are
a
annoyed
bad
by the movie.
word.
Y'all
If
are
you're
not
annoyed by a
movie.
movie,
You are not
then
annoyed
it
by a
makes it a
person.
bad
You are not
movie.
Yes.
It's the person, not the movie. It's a person,
You're
not the
annoyed
The
by
movie.
character of Wade Wilson,
Yes.
the main freaking character of the movie, I was sick and tired of 20 minutes into the movie.
If you didn't,
I'm
pick
sorry.
that
Maybe I'm
first
just not a
two
Deadpool fan.
Then why did you go see the movie?
Because I'm there to watch Wolverine. I'm there to watch Marvel. I enjoyed
Wolverine
Deadpool
got
1
annoyed
and
of
2,
Deadpool.
but I guess
Wolverine got annoyed at Deadpool. Everybody got annoyed of Deadpool in that movie. That was the point of him.
but it was too much. Too much.
And because you guys got annoyed, you didn't really listen to the story the whole way. You
All right,
really
stop
didn't-
saying that. Stop saying that.
Matt,
Y'all
you
are,
did.
That's
y'all are
very
aggravating
true.
me saying that because that sounds like we just went to sleep halfway through the movie.
You did.
Or we checked
Basically,
out halfway
you
through the
basically
movie.
did.
Which makes it a
That's
bad
not what
movie.
happened. We watched the whole movie. Here's the thing. We said
by
the
yourself
story.
on
We
this.
said the story was mid, and we said the villain was mid. Yes, were some parts overdrawn? You even admitted that.
Yes. But that doesn't mean I.
So
I
why are
dislike
y'all
the-
getting mad at us for
But
saying
that's
Because
the
Matt,
only reason
hold
why-
up, Matt, because we said this in the car as well. You said, why was she even trying to destroy all the worlds? Because you fell asleep through the
I
movie.
didn't fall asleep. I watched the whole movie.
You didn't
I was-
know though.
I
You
was-
didn't know why she was
I
trying
was
to.
sitting
You didn't
wide
know.
awake next
You
to you
didn't
the
know
whole
why she
time.
wanted to destroy the rolls.
Maybe I needed clarification, and thank you for clarifying. But it was still
Because you
dumb.
fell asleep
It was
in
still
the
dumb.
movie,
he did
Matt.
clarify. He did
You
clarify,
clarified?
and I think it clarified even more about how dumb
It was
No,
dumb.
that's so-
She was
that's so
mid.
false.
She was a mid villain.
Okay, just because you figured out her motives doesn't mean they were freaking interesting or great. Every villain in the MCU,
You said
you
no.
can find a motive with
This-
every
this
one
was-
of them.
this is-
Malekith has a motive, right? But doesn't mean they're freaking great.
what was his
The
motive?
ether, he wanted it for power to make the elf bring it to Earth.
That's
right?
a great. So that's a great motive.
No, but I found the motive. So you guys have been talking about the motive, but it
wasn't
doesn't
that
make
hard.
it a good one.
It wasn't that hard to find.
We found
So-
like when y'all clarified it, it still wasn't great.
The motive was there. It was blank.
She's-
Why the motive
Revenge.
was there?
She's still mid.
Revenge.
She's still mid.
She very
Y'all-
much is.
It's subjective.
she's still a-
subjective.
Y'all just didn't care anymore.
Exactly.
Y'all didn't care anymore.
Is she in y'all's
and you
top?
did.
And,
which-
no.
okay,
Let's
no.
stop. Let's stop.
No,
And,
no, she's not in my top villains, Matt.
Okay, she's mid. She's
That doesn't
mid,
mean
and she's
she's
not.
mid.
She's
That
not in your top
That's what
villains.
he's saying. She is in the middle of the pack.
She is mid. That means middle, which means if she is not in your top couple,
Y'all are saying
that
she was
means
trash.
in the
Okay.
middle.
Y'all are saying she
But
was
y'all
trash.
saying she's
mid.
trash.
I said
Y'all-
trash.
Y'all saying she's trash.
I'm saying she's
Are you
trash.
saying she's trash too, Matt? Yes or
saying
no?
she's mid. It's mid. I just said it 1,000 times. She is mid.
She's trash. Why is she not?
Why is she
Why
trash?
is she not?
Why is she trash?
I have told you many times.
I think
The what?
I can't give her buckets and trash cans because there's worse villains than her. I mean, the Marvels, we could go forever. But I think she is in the middle of the pack. She is very powerful, and I was impressed with how powerful she was. But again, her intentionality, her motive, all of it was just
You can't stop
bad.
saying
Intention.
intentionality.
Why? And
You can
her
argue all the Marvel villains' intentions were stupid.
No.
no.
You can
Can't
argue that.
You
Bucky.
can't argue that for Ultron. You can't argue that for Thanos.
He
You
was
can't-
created. He's artificial intelligence.
What?
He still
That's a
had
villain.
motive. He still had
He
motive
was
to kill the
AI.
Avengers.
He was AI.
Okay, he still had motive.
He's
to
not a
kill
real
the Avengers.
person. He's not even a living
So you're
person.
saying Ultron didn't have motive to kill the Avengers?
He had motive to
Exactly.
kill
Exactly.
Tony
You're
Stark.
stuck.
He wanted to kill Tony Stark.
You're
This
stuck.
villain's a
He didn't
mutant.
just kill. He did
Not a real
He
person.
wanted to kill Tony Stark first of all.
He didn't just want to kill Tony Stark. He wanted to kill the Avengers.
What did Vision say? He hates you the most.
Why are we talking about Age of Ultron right now?
No, we're comparing villains.
He brought him.
We're
He brought him up.
comparing
I didn't
villains.
bring Ultron up.
No,
Killmonger.
I bought multiple.
What did
villains.
Killmonger want? What was his intention?
He had a right to the throne.
Okay.
He was related to them.
Okay, so he
See,
wanted
he
to kill.
came to take over.
Okay, so he couldn't just let him be.
He had great intentions.
couldn't let him be?
Go
but
talk.
he
He couldn't
wasn't
let him be.
powerful.
Go talk to
couldn't let him
Killmonger.
be.
Try to have a
Killmonger-
sit down. What are you
What was
talking
his
about?
intention? He could have easily just let his
He had
cousin.
great
cousin
intention.
rule.
He just wasn't powerful. Again,
Well, why
which
was
makes
it?
him
Why
mid.
was
What was his
Why
intention?
was it
Killmonger
so
wasn't
great?
mid.
I think he was mid.
Opinion.
Yeah.
There you go, Matt. That's your opinion.
You want to go to Thanos now?
No, he should never be brought into this conversation,
I don't get
Luis,
why
because
y'all
we can
wanna
pull
bring
up.
Thanos
What was his
compared to
intention?
this
What was his
person.
Luis, we
intention?
can pull up the top 5 villains of all
What
time
was-
episode, and
We're
he's
not
in your
saying-
top 3.
We're not saying
I'm
that. We're
not
saying we're
saying
talking
he's
about
not a-
intentions.
Do you want to
We're
add?
talking
Do you want to
about
redo the
intentions.
episode and add Cassandra Nova to your top 3?
I'm not talking about
Okay.
great villains.
So,
I'm talking about
okay,
why.
you're
okay.
saying
Why
someone
do
in
you?
your top 3 villains of all
Oh
time
my
had bad
gosh,
intentions?
what is with the
I'll do you one
intention
better.
though?
I'll do you one better. WandaVision. I mean, Doctor Strange too. Wanda was the villain. She wanted to be with her kids. That's stupid.
Why is that stupid?
Do you have kids, Mikhail?
No, but I wouldn't sacrifice a whole world for kids that aren't even real.
Oh, parents would.
The kids
The
that
God-
aren't-
the
God did.
Kids that aren't even
the God
real?
that you serve did.
You're
Exactly.
talking about a movie,
Exactly.
not
They're real to
That's
her.
real life.
They're real to
Her
her.
kids were real.
and not in
This
real
is a bad
life.
argument. He's stuck.
Bro, y'all brought God
stuck.
into a real person. Y'all can't do that.
Yes,
God
you
is a
can,
real
because
person.
God gave us the ability to have kids. There's
God-
nothing you wouldn't do to sacrifice
God-
yourself
Okay,
for
but
your
these
kids.
kids
God
weren't
is a
real.
real person.
These kids weren't
there's
real.
Jesus.
These kids
There's
weren't real.
God and there's Jesus.
Okay,
They're
God
the
had a
same.
son,
Hold
his
up,
name is
God-
Hold
Jesus.
up. There's kids. Stop
Why
going-
are we
stop-
arguing
stop-
theology?
Stop
This
going on
is
this.
bad.
Y'all brought God into this.
Stop going on this because where
That's a stupid argument that
Because
y'all brought in.
the kids weren't real.
You brought it up.
You were
Y'all
stuck.
brought in God.
You said
and that's
Wanda
not-
wanted to save her kids. Oh, she's bad motive for
Yes,
that.
that's
The kids that
great.
weren't even alive.
She saw a vision of her kids. She wants to chase
Okay.
after that vision where she has kids and her
It's
husband.
not alive.
But it wasn't
It's
her
not real.
kids.
It's not real.
To her,
See,
they
so-
were. To her,
But they weren't her.
So
They
they
weren't
were.
real.
Alright, so to a logical person,
She could make
what
her
would you say?
ideal reality. She's gonna stop everything
Drew,
to do
okay,
that.
Drew. So to a logical person hearing,
This movie came out 2 years
So-
ago. Why are we talking
so a
about it?
logical person, we're talking about intention. Y'all want to talk about intention. This person's intention was stupid.
Whose?
Those people weren't alive. Those
Wanda's.
kids weren't alive.
That whole town
That's
wasn't.
a dream.
That whole town wasn't real.
That was a dream. She just lost the love of her life, so she entraps people in this world because she doesn't want to exist in the outside world anymore.
Were there
So
real
that
people?
lies.
Were there real people?
Back to the movie. Back
Yes.
to the
Real
movie.
people.
So that-
Okay, were her kids real?
She
Back
did
to
Were her kids real?
wrong.
Back
Were her
to
kids
the
real?
movie.
created
No,
in
but
her head.
were her
Back-
kids real?
All right, back to the
Were her
movie.
kids?
Back to the movie.
I say that to say that
Kill
intention
it,
was
kill it,
stupid.
Kill it.
I say that to
Kill
say
it,
that
kill it.
intention was
Stop.
stupid. Because
Stop.
no, y'all talking about
Stop.
intentions.
Back
That
to the
intention
movie.
was
Back to the
stupid.
Can we talk about Deadpool?
Back to the movie. Let's go back.
I'm just saying, be
All right,
consistent
villain
in y'all's
aside,
arguments.
let's talk
Stop.
more about it.
Be
Villain-
consistent.
Stop.
Villain aside, what else was bad or good?
Okay, what was bad?
I said the story was mid.
Which I don't believe that's true. We gave you
False.
what the story was.
Huh?
I can give you this whole story and it makes sense.
It may
makes
make sense,
sense,
but I didn't
but it's
like it,
mid.
or I didn't think it was good at all. I
Okay,
was
that's
just,
opinionated.
I was okay.
No opinion.
Sure,
There you
then
go.
let's
Y'all,
move
we
on.
all have opinions. Stop saying that. We all have opinions.
Out of 1,000+ people, 90% of those people said 4.8 out of 5.
Okay.
I don't care. I really don't care.
We literally just got a text from our homie saying the movie was mid too. So
97% of 1,000
I don't
people.
give a rip. I don't give a rip. I don't.
Be clueless to real life things.
What?
Or have an opinion and go
Exactly.
against the grain.
Real life facts and then opinions.
But again, don't say the story is trash
Mid.
when you didn't know what the story was
Mid.
at the very beginning.
We did
Thank
know
you.
the
Thank
story.
you. No, y'all didn't.
We did.
No,
We
y'all
did.
didn't. We
that
had
to
to
y'all.
explain it to y'all.
Okay, so
No, we had to explain it.
So?
It's fine.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all-
hold on.
Okay, so then that already disproves your point.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
No,
does.
for example, how many? Like
I didn't know the full story of Dune Part 2.
Thank you. The first time I watched
After the-
Inception,
yeah,
I
Y'all
didn't
didn't know
get
the
it.
full story of
No,
Dune
no,
Part
no.
2.
The
Hold on,
first
y'all
time-
didn't know the
the
full
first
story of
time-
Dune Part 2.
The first
That thing
time,
was so easy to
the first
understand.
time I watched Inception, I didn't get it. The first time I watched Interstellar, I didn't get it. I had to watch things twice. That doesn't mean you don't need clarification. Inception's in my top movies of all time. Did I get it the first time? No.
Okay.
Here's what I'm saying.
Hold on.
Stop. Let me finish.
Go.
Let me finish. This movie, y'all clarified what the story was. Y'all explained it. And me and Drew were like, thank you. That is still trash.
No,
thank you.
Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Okay,
No.
Okay, go. Keep
No,
going.
no.
Keep going. Keep going.
Y'all clarified it. And y'all are getting mad and y'all keep throwing the
No,
fact in our
I'm
face
not
that
getting
y'all
mad about
y'all
that.
fell asleep.
I'm not getting mad
y'all
about
checked
that.
out. Y'all didn't do that. That's not true.
Because he literally
Inception.
checked out after
Hold
he
on.
said
Watch
Ryan
it.
Reynolds is
Watch it.
aggravating.
Watch the whole movie.
Inception. Did it clarify you what the story was? Did it tell you? Did someone say clearly? Okay, this is why I want to do it.
At first, no. I needed someone to break it down to me.
No. But did someone in the movie say that clearly? Is what the whole story was behind it?
Probably, yeah, but we didn't understand it
I don't know
immediately.
what you're trying to say. Just say what you're trying to say.
Because in Deadpool versus Wolverine, she literally says, "This is why I'm doing it." There is literally something in front of you that says, "This is why she's doing this whole thing. This is why she's trying to destroy the whole world."
Great, and it's still
No, because no, that wasn't the argument though.
Y'all said
Your
y'all
argument
didn't
was
hear
saying
it.
because
Okay.
oh my
Matt
God.
is saying he missed that, or I missed that. Then
And y'all clarified.
But y'all are
Fine.
comparing
to
these
us.
to y'all are comparing these to movies that
Y'all are comparing
No,
these to movies.
He said Inception. He said Interstellar.
why? For the sake of clarification, because you keep throwing in our face that
Because in
you
those movies you
clarified it,
didn't get the
because-
clarification because no one said it clearly. No one said it. You had to dive deeper into what the whole story was. And this, you didn't have to dive deeper.
They
You
said
just
it.
had to look at it.
They said it. She
So I'm
said it.
comparing it to those
Or
movies.
a mid-movie.
No.
Yes.
No. Drew.
Because there's no deeper meaning. It's
You
just
gotta know the
mindless
Ryan Reynolds just-
slashing and just moving
Just
through a
say- just say
story.
you really
it
gave
is
it a-
bland.
Drew, just say you really gave it a 3
That's what
because of Ryan Reynolds.
That's exactly what I'd say. It's
Just
mindless.
just say you gave.
It's
just
mindless.
Both of you guys
It's
just say you
repetitive.
gave.
What is John Wick? Mindless shooting, mindless
Sure,
killing.
Sure.
Y'all would still rate John Wick high.
Sure.
But he has a reason behind doing it.
So did she. So did they. So did they.
It started the movie off.
I'm gonna start the fourth wall. Look in the camera.
It started the movie off with him freaking getting his wife and his dog. His wife's dead. The only
Ryan
thing-
Reynolds is trying to save his world from going extinct.
Yes. I
So
was,
what do you
okay,
mean?
that was the beginning of the movie.
That was the story. Yes. This was the
For
beginning of the
his
story.
side of the thing. We're
Beginning of-
talking
no,
the
this
movie
this
story.
it all goes together. It's beginning of the story. But the timekeeper or who the TVA person was like, "Hey, listen, Wolverine in your
yeah,
world
and guess
died."
what? It was erased by stupid jokes. Every
Was it
single time.
erased?
Every single
wasn't
time. Yes,
erased.
it
I
was.
do-
It all went
I do-
together.
I do think it would have been cool if they would have showed the impact of what happened on Logan's world instead of like just explaining it. Like I think if they would have visually,
She did explain it. She
I
did.
didn't listen,
He's saying-
Luis. I literally just said
Instead of just explaining
Instead
it.
of just explaining,
Show
it
it.
would have been cool to show it. Like us physically see like what happened. Us physically seeing what happened when they raided the the mutants and
and him going on the killing spree and
yes,
stuff
like
that.
it would have been cool to see that.
But what would you want to see from there?
I don't know.
I literally just told you, Luis.
What,
I
okay.
literally
We just
told you.
explained what we wanted to see.
But what would that have done? What would that have done?
It would have added stuff.
added-
Would it added what?
Substance.
Exactly. You can't tell me what it could have
I
added.
just said it. Heaviness. Substance.
No.
Everything was a joke in the movie. Everything was mindless. Everything was repetitive.
That's
slash
Deadpool's
each other.
character.
Let's
Hold
do
up,
a joke.
At the
Let's
very
go. Let's
hold
do
up.
the same
At the
thing
very
over
end, the
and over again.
TVA agent said Deadpool was like, "Hey, can we go back and save this man's world?" And the TVA agent said, "No, because the reason you are in this world, the reason your world got saved, is because of the Logan that got created." What would you have got from whatever happened?
Again, it would have been visually appealing to see that.
But that wasn't your argument.
How can that add to the story?
That wasn't your argument at first.
How does that add to the story?
Because again, for the second time, it would have given it heaviness, substance, something to hold on to from his life, from just mindless slashing and jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes, and then moving on to the next part of the story. And then moving on to the next part of the story.
The reason they rated this, the reason they said this is shit is because they got annoyed with Ryan Reynolds. Just say that.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all I want to hear.
We already said it.
That's all I want to. No, I didn't hear that from you. I heard from him.
We also said 3 other things too. We also talked about the story.
Nope.
We also talked about the villain. So I don't know what you want us to say.
You're being like this movie. You're just repeating stuff.
Yes.
You're just going in a circle.
It's repetitive. Your arguments are stupid.
Y'all's arguments are stupid. Y'all's arguments are really dumb.
Stupid.
Y'all's arguments are really dumb. Because
I'm glad you enjoyed this movie, Luis. I really am. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Mikkel, you too.
Thank you.
I'm really sad for us that we didn't like this movie.
Sorry.
Do I wish we could be sitting on this table and being like, wow.
I wish I were too.
We are so happy that this movie, but I'm just, the end product of it.
I'm disappointed.
Yes. And even after this movie, what's next? I don't even know if I want to see more Deadpool.
Exactly. You don't want to see more Deadpool.
You didn't want to see more Deadpool in the beginning.
You didn't want to see Deadpool anyways.
In the beginning.
You didn't want to see Deadpool anyways. Just say you wanted to see more Hugh Jackman and him talk more.
Thank you.
Of course,
Thank you,
we would love
Louise.
to see Hugh Jackman.
Say that then.
That's all you wanted. That's all you wanted.
A good Deadpool movie.
No, y'all didn't.
I honestly
you didn't want Deadpool.
I like Deadpool.
You said you didn't like
Deadpool.
Deadpool. You literally said
honestly
you didn't like
like
Deadpool.
They shouldn't have.
After this movie, I didn't like Deadpool.
What'd you say, Matt?
In some world, I honestly feel like I don't know if they should have brought back Hugh Jackman.
I agree. Did they? Yes. Was it cool? Sure.
Yeah. I think they could have brought in another Wolverine for this.
Henry Cavill would have been sick.
That was tough. I like what they played with
I
that.
can't believe what I'm hearing.
I like what they played with that. He looked jacked.
He was huge.
But I don't know. The way he died in Logan, it's like, man, just leave him alone. Like now he's back in the world, and okay, he may potentially be in Secret Wars. Cool. But I don't know. I don't agree with them bringing him back after watching the movie. It was cool. I was excited for it in the beginning. I don't know. To those who don't know, we had to help someone with their car before the movie. We sprinted to this movie. I mean, full sprinted. I don't believe it was all the way worth it.
I disagree. I'll always sprint to a Marvel movie. I don't care. But will I walk out disappointed? Yes. And I have for 2 months now. No,
Yeah.
2 years. 2 years.
I think we got better content out of X-Men 97.
Agreed.
Now y'all are bringing X-Men into this, bro. It's not
it's
an
an
X-Men
X-Men.
movie.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. I thought
Deadpool's an X-Men?
Yes.
he's a mutant.
He's an X-Men, though?
He's a mutant.
He's an X-Men, though.
I'm sorry. X-Men are mutants.
Okay, but is he the
It's
X-Men?
about mutants.
Mikkel's even like, what is this man talking
I'm
about?
still just mad over y'all's comments. Like,
No, shut Luis up real quick. Luis, shut up.
You're repeating the same things that we already said. Arguments.
This is an X-Men
because y'all's
movie.
arguments are trash.
Well, try and make Kel talk. Let us know how you feel.
Y'all just biased over one person. That affected y'all's whole movie experience.
Mikkel, the main character of the
He was
movie.
mad. Then why did you go see Deadpool? Why did you watch the
Because
first
I
Deadpool
love Marvel.
movies?
I would love to watch a good Deadpool movie, and I love the first two.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It was overdrawn.
Yeah.
And he said that too.
Go watch those movies.
And by the third
He's-
movie,
He
Mikkel,
does that every movie.
by the third movie,
he has slashing in every movie.
Okay.
Drew, did you like anything about this movie?
yes.
What'd you like?
Wolverine.
My point exactly.
What is your point?
You don't like Deadpool.
I don't after this movie.
You didn't like him the first time.
I just said I did.
My thing is, you said you didn't like. You thought he was aggravating.
he
He
was.
was like
was
that
in
in
this movie.
every single Deadpool
And
Okay.
X-Men Origins. Why do you think they sewed his mouth shut?
Yeah, he sucked.
He
in
doesn't
that
stop
movie, and that
talking.
movie's trash.
That's him.
That movie's not trash. See, There we go.
He's biased, and the fact that you're choosing sides is
We
trash.
There's no
agree.
side.
There's no
It's just
sides.
opinions. We all have opinions here.
It's horrible
My
opinions.
opinion is that the
Horrible
movie was
opinions.
not that
Y'all are
great.
saying y'all got annoyed with him, and that's fine.
Horrible opinions.
Y'all got annoyed with Ryan Reynolds, and
Horrible.
that's why it's not the greatest.
It's one
That's
of
why it's bad.
One of the parts that annoyed me was
Yeah.
that
But
there were
that
some
is that
scenes
is Deadpool.
And I was sick
that
and
there were some
no,
scenes that were y'all.
Y'all
That's
can't
all
just say that.
subjective.
Stop,
That's
stop,
all
stop.
subjective.
I have
That's
the
all
original
subjective.
Deadpool versus Wolverine comic in my office. Y'all aren't gonna tell me what Deadpool is. I know what Deadpool is.
So he's not
The
annoying.
movie was just drawn like y'all. You've even said this yourself. There was parts in the movie that were drawn out.
That's why I give it
can't
an
we agree
8.
on
That's
that?
why I give it an 8.
Why can't we agree? Okay,
That's why I give it an
Why I
8.
gave it a
He's saying
4.5.
he's saying for him that is something that took him out of it. That is something that aggravated him.
He's not
dearly.
saying
not.
that. He's
That's
not
not.
saying
That's
this.
not what he said.
That's
That's not what he said.
That's
not what he said.
He did not
He
say. He
said.
did not say.
Why are y'all arguing what I said?
He is not saying. Oh, because I didn't like this movie because it got drawn out. No, he's saying I didn't like this movie because of Ryan Reynolds.
That's not the only reason I've argued in this
That was the
episode.
That's one of the.
No,
That's one of the
we've had
main
multiple
reasons.
Give me a
reasons.
percentage.
Main
Give me a
reasons,
percentage.
Matt.
Y'all
That's
are
one of the
Give me a
main
percentage.
reasons, Matt.
Why didn't
Y'all are picking and
of
choosing from
Ryan
him
Reynolds?
what y'all
Why you
want.
didn't like the movie?
Okay. Mikhail, you're asking for me to give a percentage of why I didn't like the movie
Based off
because
Ryan
of Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Yes.
Because of the main character of the movie, Deadpool 3. Why didn't I like the movie? Because I didn't like the main character of the freaking movie.
Yes.
Probably 60%.
Matt,
That's
was that drawn out? Did he say anything about getting drawn out? No, he
That's a
didn't.
good bit of- that's a good chunk.
Because he knows
You
that's
asked me
not-
what percentage of that did I not like about Deadpool?
Thank you.
That's
Thank
bad.
you.
No,
Thank you.
Drew.
That's
Thank
bad.
you.
Come
Thank
on,
you,
y'all.
Drew.
Thank you.
Thank
That
you,
was
Drew.
great.
We got what
Thank
you
you.
wanted. We
Thank
got
you.
what you wanted.
Thank you.
Y'all didn't get him.
Yes, we
you.
did. Because Matt,
Y'all
that
did-
just
y'all
that was
did
your
not get him.
argument.
Matt,
Y'all did
that
not
was
get
Matt,
him.
that just defeated your
60%
argument.
of the reason he didn't
Drew,
like
come back,
Wolverine.
come
That
back.
just
movie?
defeated your argument,
Matt,
Matt.
Matt,
No, Drew, I'm not
60%.
saying anything about you.
Drew.
Your argument, Drew,
He
your argument's
literally
fine.
just
I'm fine
said
with your argument.
no. He literally just said he liked the first two.
No,
He literally just said
He
in the
said-
third movie,
Matt.
in the third movie alone, 60% he did not
Matt,
like.
that wasn't
No,
my
that's not
argument.
what he said.
That wasn't
He
my
said
argument, Matt.
60% of
My
what he didn't like it was because of Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Matt, okay.
Ask him why.
But my
Ask him why.
but my argument
Ask him
because
why.
he was annoying.
No.
Was
Ask
it
him why.
was it because
Ask
he
him
was
why.
annoying?
Ask him why.
Don't change it. Don't change it now because that's what you
That's
said
what
in
you
the car.
just said.
What'd you say in the car?
He has
He was annoying
has
as
the
a
right-
mug.
Okay, thank you.
But guess what? I'm also annoyed by the fact that it is Deadpool's third movie, and he is still the exact same freaking character. What more have we gotten to add to Deadpool? Nothing.
Matt,
Y'all are just saying he's
this
the
has
same.
not-
It's the third freaking
I'm not
movie.
saying
Where's
this.
the character
I'm going
development?
off what Matt
None of
said.
it.
That is not what you said.
At all.
That is not what you said. You said, "Oh, because it's got drawn out." He's saying because it was Deadpool. Don't say it's the same
We all
thing.
said
No,
that.
don't say it's the
not.
same
It's not the
thing.
same
Oh, I'm
thing.
sorry.
I'm not saying I
I'm
gotta-
sorry. We could have one freaking reason for a movie to be disappointed.
I'm not
We've had
saying-
like 6. We've had 6, and
Y'all
y'all
have-
keep focusing on
His
one.
is trash,
He
and yours is
he
trash.
had like 4 points. I have like 4 points. Why do y'all keep picking on one? Y'all said,
I'm not.
y'all
That's
said
the
this
main
about
reason-
this one point.
Matt, 'cause
there's
that's it.
multiple reasons why
Matt,
we don't like the movie.
He said that's the
We
main
have
reason that
said
he
the
doesn't like
multiple
it.
reasons.
He said that's 60%.
Okay,
But you said-
I'm sorry.
no,
he can't
but-
have another 40%.
No,
Can he
That's
not-
most of
Can he
it.
not have
Matt.
another 40?
Because you guys both, you said, "Oh, we both agree that it got
would've
drawn
made it
out."
50-50.
We
Why
said
didn't
we
you say
all agree that it
50-50
got
then?
drawn out.
Because
That's what
it's
you
the main
said.
reason why I didn't like it.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you. He didn't like
I
the
don't
movie
need
because of
any
Ryan
more.
Reynolds.
I don't need any more.
Because of the main character. Because of
but He
Deadpool.
liked him in the first 2. He can't be
He was,
annoying in this one.
and my argument
he
is
not be-
he was the exact same in the first and second one. So if y'all don't like
More.
Deadpool,
He says he's more.
I disagree.
Hey,
I
hey,
feel like
hey,
I
bro.
feel like
Hey.
the action picked up more. I feel like there was better flow. I don't
we're
know.
not talking
picked up
about
more?
the action. We're talking about Deadpool as a character, and then he doesn't like him. And I said,
I do
if
like
you didn't
him.
like him the
He
first
just
time,
said he liked the first 2, Kel.
Matt, you're
I do
talking
like
about the
Deadpool.
first. When
He
you bring
just
up
said
the
he
first
liked the
movie,
first
the
two.
first thing you said was action. That's not what he said.
I said I like the I didn't like the main character of the movie.
Right.
That's
Of
a
the third
problem.
one. Of
And
the
I
third
said,
one.
and
That's
I
a
said,
problem.
and I said, you
Of the
shouldn't.
third one.
Then why did you like the first 2?
Because I did.
He was.
And
I
he
thought
said-
Deadpool was awesome. I thought he was funny.
But his
I
character
thought
was the same, the exact
No.
same.
He
He wasn't.
did a lot more jokes. There was a lot more parts in this movie that were overdrawn, and you're like, bro, let's go, let's pick it up. Like let's.
I
Not
could
stop.
argue. I could
Let's
argue
not
that
stop
for the
this
second
moment
one
for
and the
Beautiful
first
Wade.
one.
Let's
okay,
not
well,
stop
it's
this
the third
moment.
movie. Maybe I'm just freaking tired of eating the same old cereal every day.
Thank you, Drew. Now we're getting somewhere.
No, we're not. I'm just
'Cause
saying.
you're
Maybe
actually
I'm
saying
sick and
valid
tired of
points
it
now.
because he's the exact same. There's nothing more to the character.
So you want a story arc?
I feel like
And
there
a
was-
third movie of a character?
there
Yes,
was-
I would love
there
a
was-
story arc.
Thank you, Drew.
What's wrong with
So
that?
don't just say you're
What's
aggravated.
wrong
What's
with
wrong
that?
with that?
Because that's not what y'all saying. Y'all saying I'm aggravated with the character. Y'all want a deeper story arc. Y'all wanted his character
Okay,
to grow.
who does that have to do with the character?
But y'all just saying he's aggravating.
And
I
it
hate,
makes
I hate
it a
his
bad
voice.
movie.
I hate his voice. It's not what y'all want.
Huh?
Louise.
Can we end the episode?
This
Hey,
is getting nowhere. We're
please
talking in
end
circles.
it.
If anyone watched this, I'm sorry.
If anyone watches, they
No
know
one
that
will watch.
y'all had
Y'all
some
are
dumb-
tripping.
Y'all had some dumb
Hey,
arguments.
hey,
No.
Y'all did.
We really did it.
You did.
We handled this very well. We said all of
The
our
world,
bad
the
takes.
world. Can
I
can y'all
really
zoom
don't
in?
care what the percentage on Rotten Tomatoes is.
What do you care?
For
Drew?
8 point.
I care what I think about
4.8
it.
out of 5.
Cool.
4.8 out of 5.
They got it, bro. Well,
97% of the world.
Enjoy the movie.
Go see the movie yourself.
Yeah.
Draw
Form your
opinions.
own opinion.
Form your own opinions about it. If you like it, great.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you don't
glad.
like it, great. It's okay.
Chris Evans was cool.
It's what opinions are for. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, we will disagree.
Also, Sabretooth got disrespected. Low-key.
Keep going, Matt. Finish it off.
Yeah.
Just end the episode.
X-23 was a great character in the movie.
Just
Drew, shut up.
She was.
Okay.
we'll see y'all next time on the podcast about movies. But yeah, go see the movie. Go check it out. Drop what you think about the movie in the comments, and let us know what you think about it. Peace.
Peace.